For 15 years, Mr. David Okoro drove the same man, Chief Benson Afolabi, the proud owner of Afolabi Holdings Limited, one of Lagos's biggest logistics companies. Every morning, David would arrive before sunrise, wash the black Prado Jeep until it shone, open the gate, and wait silently at the driver's corner. He never complained. He never argued. He was invisible, just the driver. But what nobody knew was that every time Chief Benson made business calls or met clients in the car, David was listening. He didn't eavesdrop for gossip, he listened to learn. He memorized business terms like equity, shares, supply chain, cash flow, and investment portfolio. Words that sounded heavy and expensive. Every night, when he got home to his small one-room apartment in Ikorodu, he would open an old notebook and write those words down. Then he'd search their meanings on his small phone, using a cracked screen and slow data bundle. While others spent evenings watching football or gossiping about politics, David was learning silently, consistently, patiently. One Friday evening, everything changed. Chief Benson, the man everyone respected, began receiving strange calls. Rumors spread one of his partners had run away with company money. Within months, debts piled up, contracts were lost, and workers were laid off. David watched as his boss's empire began to crumble. He saw the same Prado Jeep he drove for years listed for sale. The mansion in Lekki Phase 1 was put up for rent. And one night, Chief Benson called David to the study. "David," he said weakly, "I'm sorry, I won't be able to keep you anymore. Things are hard. I'll pay you 3 months' salary and please find something else." David looked at the man with quiet compassion. He'd driven this man for 15 years, seen him shout in anger, laugh in victory, and cry in secret. Now the mighty was down. He took the envelope Chief gave him and quietly said, "Sir, if you don't mind, I'd like to make you an offer." Chief Benson frowned. "Offer? For what?" David took a deep breath. "For your company." The chief laughed bitterly. "My company? David, do you even know how much this company is worth?" David smiled softly. "Yes, sir, but I also know what it's worth now, unknown to everyone." David had started a small side hustle years ago. Every month, he saved a little from his driver's salary, 10,000 naira, and sometimes 15,000 naira. He invested in small things, bottled water distribution, used phones, and later spare parts from Ladipo Market. He didn't live large. He didn't drink or show off. He reinvested every profit. By his 10th year as a driver, David had quietly saved 7 million naira. By his 15th year, he had turned it into 45 million naira, thanks to an import partner he met while waiting in the car during a trip to Apapa Port. He wasn't loud about it. He still dressed simple, still drove, still bowed his head. So when his boss went bankrupt, David had something no one expected: money, knowledge, and vision. Chief Benson stared at him in disbelief. You want to buy my company?" "Yes, sir." "I don't have much," David replied, "but I believe I can rebuild what you started. I've learned from you for 15 years. I know the clients, the drivers, the system, and the heart of the business. Chief Benson sat quietly, eyes wet. For a moment, he didn't see his driver, he saw a man of courage. "David," he said slowly, "if I sell to you, promise me one thing, keep my workers. They're good people." David nodded. "Yes, sir." And just like that, the papers were signed. The driver became the owner. 2 years later, people were shocked to see billboards across Lagos with a new name, Okoro Logistics Limited. The same driver who used to park outside Afolabi Holdings was now being driven in a black Land Cruiser, his own driver opening the door for him. He didn't forget where he came from. He rehired the old workers who were laid off. He promoted the gatekeeper to supervisor, and every Sunday he visited Chief Benson, now retired in Ibadan, to give him monthly support. When journalists asked about his success, David said something that shook everyone. "You don't need to be the loudest in the room to learn. Sometimes silence is your greatest teacher." Every morning, he still wakes up early. He still polishes his car, not because he has to, but because he never wants to forget the man who once did. And when he drives through Lagos traffic, people look at him and whisper, "That's the driver who bought the company